Hey, this is Steve with RV to Cycle. If you've been watching our channel for any length at all, you're probably aware that we like to have fun in our Travado camper van. Put the bikes on and take off. Go visit family, friends, see new sights, whatever. However, when we're at home in a fifth wheel. And the thing about fifth wheels and camper vans is this: every one of them generates wastewater. If you've got an RV, you want to watch this on wastewater treatment. One of the things we haven't really shared broadly is that, and not because there's anything wrong with it, but it's a sensitive subject when you start talking about toilets and wastewater. Once we became full-time RV, living in the fifth wheel and or traveling in the camper van, we began to rethink, we, 99.9% me, began to rethink our wastewater treatment. More specifically, what the heck are we dumping in these tanks to keep them clean? The short version of that long story is, did a lot of research, watched a lot of videos, and we ended up transitioning from something we'd been using for years. Now, we've been RVing for more than 25 years, but only full-time since 2022. What we transitioned to was something that was liquid. In fact, to be more specific, it was liquefied. Who is the sponsor of this particular video? Generally speaking, we have two types of RVs in our life. One is the fifth wheel, where I'm sitting now, because it's just too hot to be outside. And two is our camper van, the Travado. When it comes to wastewater treatment, we've been using a dry or granular product, which in the Travado was okay because that movement every few days or several days in a row agitates the dry granules and makes sure they get diluted, they get dissolved completely, or at least as fully as possible. And only when a dry or granular tank treatment product is dissolved does it reach its potential. And its potential is designed to digest waste and control odors. So in the van, that was fine, but that's what we started using in this fifth wheel. Now, we'd had fifth wheels before, but back in those days, we were out like on weekend trips and maybe a couple of weeks during the summer. So we were moving it around, so the dry worked. Now that we're living in a stationary fifth wheel, dry doesn't get mixed up unless I mix it in a bowl and pulverize it, then pour it down the toilet or the gray tank. And I really don't want to do that. That is not convenient. It's just more mess to have to clean up. So that's why we went to liquid products. We tried several. And so I started doing research and decided this is what we need to try. And I tried it and I was absolutely satisfied. From my black tank cleaning time, the liquefied cut that time by about 30%. 1/3. Let's make it 33 1/3, right? We chose liquefied because it is a fluid product. It is biodegradable. It takes care of digesting or breaking down the waste. So it's an enzyme-based product. It has none of the formaldehyde or any of the other nasty things that some products put in your black water tank or your gray water tank. There's also a surfactant in liquefied, and what's the big deal there? Well, the surfactant helps to lubricate the valves and the seals in your RV wastewater system. So whether it's the black tank or the gray tank, you want some lubrication in there, and Liquefied does provide that. One of the pluses of Liquefied is that you can get it at a variety of places, not just the Liquefied website. You can get it on Amazon, you can get it from Walmart, you can get it at other places that sell RV products. Camping World? Maybe? I don't know. Before I get out of here, I want to make sure that I share with you, if you use this code shown up here at the top of the screen and you order Liquefied off of their website, which is right here, you will get 20% off of the cost. If you want to do your own research, here are 4 great videos showing the benefits of Liquefied's RV tank treatment. First is Todd at RV National Training Academy. Then we have Ross at RV Tips and Travels, Joshua at RV Gear and Far, and last but not least, Jared at All About RVs. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Liquefied for sponsoring this video. Hope you get something out of it. You can get that 20% discount, no question about it. Thanks for watching again. See ya. Bye.